3, 2, 1. It should be streaming by now. I had a thought once. A thought that was witty, that soon flew out of my mind. Today, I actually managed to get online because the tournaments start at sometime around 4. And if I can manage to actually wake up at 8:30 tomorrow so that we can all leave for a family road trip by 10, then I will not be broadcasting today. But if I don't manage to wake up that early, then I will have the day pretty much to myself to broadcast freely. That would be my Twitch connected thingy, which allows me to see what y'all are writing. This morning, well technically it's afternoon now, but it's morning to me. Literally right after I have gotten up. Oh wow. Cold Coast Swift Survivor Elixirs. Oh wow, 10,000 gold. Grand experience, and then after that you start getting alliance points. But I do need to show you, maybe it's under fragments. Oh yes, I have the same one feather that I got the first time. But I'm that much closer to having my pure snow Indurek once my nascent Indurek is up and running. What I did was I bought crowns. And then I bought event tickets. They allow you to do that now. Today, we're gonna do some real quick harborage stuff. Waits is level 22 now, so technically if the level gating was still active, she would have 3 different quests that she could do in the harborage. I have done the first one last night, as you saw.
It is good to see you again.
Riddles. The Beastie's not speaking in Tom riddles. Those were crazy.
She works a terrible forge. Tread carefully, Molon.
She got stuck in his prison.
So that we might escape. The Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy.
And how do you know?
The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a torturous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage.
I suppose that would be a good thing to do. While someone else is attacking your enemy, you tilt them so that then they're so focused on the person invading their mind that they cannot, defend themselves from you. Unfortunately, that really, makes it difficult to do if you choose him to become the part of you via the Emerald of Kings. Alright, so fat loots abound on this merry-go-round. Behold the cool crap I have found. Although I know it doesn't astound.
Penny, still, you don't understand. It's hard to describe. I'll do my best.
Alright.
Lead on.
So it appears that Randy has decided to go today. Because the internet is being difficult, which means that I now have free reign. Free reign. Kind of like free bird.
You want to go with us? You can get in the shower as soon as I get out.
Okay. Unless I decide to go too. I am collecting a lot of patterns though. Which means I need to really blaze through this fast. That time when you blocked and killed yourself. Actually, that dude heavy attacked and killed himself because I was blocking. So, that time when you heavy attacked your quarry and then they blocked and you killed yourself.
Humanity. The guards don't even beat them anymore.
Holy shit, that shot went right behind me. Let's position myself nice and firm for the spray of flames. That dude killed himself when I blocked. That's so funny. Wait, are these guys like bugged? They can't attack me, but I can attack them? Sweet. That's gonna make this easier. Larius, why didn't you bring this bastard over here? I mean, seriously. Just that much more time. A couple seconds to draw him to my side so that I can finish him. I mean, really? Really? Does it take that much time? Apparently so. Well, now I know that if I can manage to get this broadcast done, this part of the quest done,
Childhood home in Skyrim.
before he gets out of the shower, I have a chance to go on a trip. If I cannot finish this quest, then I'll have to redo it again if I decide to go. And, well, the ancient clan fear is no mean feat. He has mowed down many a character. Larius, get your buttocks over here now. I am tired of waiting. Good. She moves fast. It's Gjalder. You have to.
Like the monster you are.
Really? The Nords that you lived around attacked you? I suppose if that was his brother-in-law, or his father-in-law, then that would make sense. He would be pissed off because the woman that Gjalder fell in love with died. But otherwise, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault.
This part here,
I should never have been born.
it happens a lot to kids whose parents, actually usually it's their mother. In fact, it's always their mother, dies in childbirth.
Because of you, child. Because of me.
Like,
I thought you blamed
I
me.
can see how this kind of a interaction
Couldn't even look at me,
happens.
Papa.
I'm pretty sure that when game makers make up a story for a character, they have a psychologist consulted. Laris, you are taking a while, and right now I don't have a while.
Let me go.
I love you.
Actually, my time has just run out. But I have just started this quest, so this time I'm going to stay. Come
He's gone.
on, let's go.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Normally, I am not this impatient. I am only slightly less impatient. Alright. Pick up a few things from the chests.
Did you get all the pieces?
Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes a run 50 laps this time.
50? Let's hope the beast gets a lashing. All right, let's get back to it. Act natural.
Wow. So apparently these Imperial guys were dicks to her when she was with the Imperial Army. Oops, I've already hit the R button.
She's all alone. All alone in this hell. I should not marry forever.
Alright. These guys are Daedra now. But people in her memories were actually like this. Alright, Laris. Here,
you find something?
have your armor back. Really? I was standing
Did
in
you
the
find
stupid ring of... What the hell? Alright. Let's do this
Did you
over
find
here.
I can't believe it.
Yep. You put on
Excellent.
your armor,
Ready.
and I will check out these urns. Let us go kick Daedric buttocks.
What's your step? All the mining has made these tunnels unstable.
Alright, so. Really? That time when you hit the button and it didn't listen to you. That Tiff is gonna unbalance himself because I have blocked. Yep, you can see the internet is a touch on the laggy side. Congratulations, I have a viewer! Shout out to you! That time when you thought you were speaking sensibly, but you weren't. Now I have to wait for her to talk to Abner.
Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Money Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that...
Yep,
Sharp's bones
that
is.
is your
Prestige.
axe
That's my
type,
battle axe.
Lyris. I almost called her Titanborn. Alright, so let's get this guy done. Clan Fear, or as I like to call it, Bratosaurus Rex. Well, technically I have another name for it, but I don't feel like saying that particular name right now. Don't let her knock you down if you can do it. She will eat you if she succeeds. Alright, so let's stone fist the crap out of her. That was one of the cleanest and quickest kills of the clan fair that I have seen in a while.
It's good to have you back.
Alright, let's do this.
I don't know. We're not done.
Really fast. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a speed
Stand
run,
back.
minimal
Damn pile
looting
of pebbles is gonna stop me now.
of broadcast. And it sounds like Mom is having to
So
explain
many daydream
the fact
beasties,
that I
so
am
little
broadcasting to
time.
Dad right now. Because he told me, literally, that I have to take a shower after him if I want to go to Walmart. And just as a reference for why Walmart is such a big trip, it is literally 100 miles from where we currently live. Thus, any place that is more than 1 or 2 miles from our current location is considered a big trip. Larius, why didn't you block? The ogre's gonna knock you over. Honestly. Well, anyways, I do not know if I'll actually be able to make it, so that makes this kind of exciting. Run, run, run as fast as I can. I still may not catch it, gingerbread man.
I almost feel like...
Damn shield. Ooh, one knocked over ogre. Makes this that much easier. And I still have my YouTube channel going for those of you who want a buffering-free environment. Look for Silver 13 Sands. Capital S on Silver and capital S on Sands. Or is it Silver Sands 13? Sorry guys, I get those confused. It's capital S for Silver, capital Sands 13. There we go. There we go. Now I have it all proper.
Sounded like... No. It couldn't be.
Yep, that is Sai Sahan.
Sigh.
She needs to spend
to
as
you?
much
What have they
time as possible talking to him and being like, holy crap, you're stuck in these chains.
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden.
She's going to take forever, but that is okay.
You need to hold on. We're going to find
because
you. I'll make
either
sure
I
that
will be able
we'll
to
find
go,
you.
or
Somehow
I
we'll
will
get you out
not.
of there. Sai?
And to be honest,
No!
the vehicle
Bring him
that we
back, you
have is not
bastards!
really designed for 3 adult-sized people. It's
That was
designed
neutral,
for
Sai.
2
We need
adults
to tell...
and a child or small teenager to fit in it. So, the part of me that doesn't like to jam myself into tight spaces with a bunch of people is perfectly fine with this. It is still, however, a part of me that loves to go out and be a world walker. That wants to go, though. So, since he is going, because, well, we're going to obtain something specifically for him.
We're gonna go tomorrow.
Okay.
Um,
Is it gonna be early as fuck in the morning like you said it was?
Needs to be earlier, or like 10. Yeah. I wouldn't call that early as fuck.
I would, because I have to get up at 8:30 to get ready.
What happened was that Elder Scrolls Online decided to update on the Xbox.
Oh.
They used up all 17 of gigs of my hotspot data.
Oh,
so now I
shit.
can't play when you're streaming.
Using the phone? Yeah. And streaming at the same time.
Just frustrating. Well, I realized, and it did it last night, because when I picked up the phone and said the Xbox was still connected, even though the motherfucker was turned off.
Something's wrong. All the doubt, fear, loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this.
Well then, we just learned something about the Xbox One. Oh cool, I just found a bunch of cool crap that I can put in the back. And I may or may not sell it.
It's the source of all my
Something
fear.
vicious this way comes. Manifestation of terror. Behold the terror. Wow, this dude's persistent. Shout out to the person watching me right now. Well, now there's a bit of a helpful thing going on. I don't have to rush so badly. I still did rush though, and that is actually okay. I like to get this kind of thing done as fast as I can in the first place. This guy cannot actually be set off balance, but if I bash him enough times, it will interrupt him. Damage shield from Obsidian is tiny. It's a good thing I dodged. Oh, come on, you brat. Get over here. Oh, that was so cheating. Asshole. You knew I had dodged that. Yes, we did it. In record time, too, I might add. Or as close to record time as one could possibly get while also looting. But the loot at the end is always the reward. Shout out to you who is watching, or may still be watching. I can actually see the things that you tell me over Twitch. Which is why I use my phone while I'm streaming. I'm guessing that Streamlabs would be a way for me to do that without having to use the phone.
Are you alright?
Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least.
Do.
Prophet,
We
Manamarco
learned
captured
about
He's torturing him to
Saisahan.
find out where the amulet of kings
We're
is hidden.
going
We
to
have
have
rescue
some
him.
fun and rescue him.
You
I
brought
keep
Lyris
talking
back.
about level
But she
gating
would
on
be tight.
these
What did he
quests,
say? Then we
but
must
in
locate
like
it.
the very
I
first
just saw it in my-
version
Well, now you must
of
be-
this
perhaps it was
game,
simply arrogance.
you would do these quests and they would start every 5 levels. So you would have the, by the way, you should know where the harborage is at level 1. At level 5. Because the beginning Babyland would usually get you to level 5. Then, when you were level 10, you got the quest, once you hit a major city, to go find Lyris in Cold Harbor. After that, you got the level 15 quest to go and find Abner Tharn. And Sai Sahan's quest was level 20. And let me just pull up the skills and pull up World Soul Magic. This unlocks at rank 6, so there are like 6 total quests, including the one from the God of Brutality himself, where you go into Cold Harbor and you actually do all the quests.
We must speak.
Alright, so that's the quest to go do Abner Tharn. By do, I mean rescue, which you would normally get at level 15. Since I am already level 21, and there is no more level gating, that makes sense. So, there is the one where you find Abner Tharn and rescue him at level 15. At level 20, you then go with Abner and he shows you the different places to go find Sai Sahan. I think the part where you actually rescue him is in a different quest, but I'm not sure. So, there's find the Harborage, rescue Lyris, find and rescue Abner, you find Sai and rescue him, then you go to the Valley of the Blades, that's number 5, and you get the Amulet of Kings. Then after that, you do like a bunch of quests leading up to and including the one where you actually go into Cold Harbor. And the one where you go into Cold Harbor didn't used to show up until you had hit level 50. Alright, so now I've got these patterns. I don't really need the food though. Technically, I could store those in the bank. But then again, why do that when you can just sell them for gold? Wait, in mountains. Oh, my arm is hurting. Lorlin.
Ask this, but can you help us?
Yes, I
Our
can
home
help
was
you.
destroyed in the Covenant bombardment. My baby daughter, the house collapsed on top of her. We couldn't reach her. Now my poor Melila just cries and sleeps. Cries and sleeps. I wish I didn't have to beg, but I don't have any other way to care for my wife now. In her grief, Melila can't help herself. Please, could you spare some gold?
Yes.
Your
I'll
generosity
help you.
shames me, stranger. May Vivek smile upon you.
Just pay it forward when you get the chance to do so. Now that actually makes sense. I've always blazed past that front part of the quest talking. But now the Covenant bombardment, now that makes total sense. The Daggerfall Covenant has been raiding Davin's Watch. Yes, I'm going to put the crap in the bank. I can keep this. I don't need to keep these. I never visited a... Oh, look! I can wear the Cyrodiil's quack. You know what I meant. I've got set bonuses, so technically I don't really want these. Orcish counter, block, and Redguard style crafting. Ooh, shiny. Actually, it is kind of shiny. I'll put those on my crafter. Always, always on my crafter. There we go. Davon's watch. Now, oh yes, the armor. The heavy armor.
Do you know
Yes,
how
I
long
want to
I've been
equip
you?
those. And I just realized that I have something to put in there that I forgot to put in there, and I also forgot what it was. Alright, let's put that. Oh yes, the glyphs. Too bad all of the prophet stuff is health glyphs. I can't really use health glyphs because I'm not a tank. Not a tank! Let's take a look at my skills and see exactly what I can spend points on. Heavy armor, good. I've got another skill point in you. I've got just enough points. Oh, I don't have any light armor on. Now, let's take a look at my build. Yes, I know, boring alert. Anyway, the build is called the Dragonborn, and Opera has a crap page about, by the way, we've been updated, and I'm like, I don't actually care. I mean, I'll see the effects of your update as I go. I don't really need you to just foist them on me as another splash page that I have to delete. They made videos about this build. They talks about gear, the best in slot. Alright, so let's look at my weapon skills. One hand and shield. Now, what I need is Power Bash. Power Bash at rank 38. I have to wait until rank 38. Technically, that'll take longer because I'm not taking in any of the skills from, the shield line. But in reality, that's probably also a good thing, because then I don't have to unspend those points later, which gets expensive. I don't have any points to spend here. I don't have any points to spend here yet. I need to wait until rank 30 Draconic Power to get Protective Scale. And Fiery Breath hasn't leveled up enough to actually need a skill point spent on it. Do I have more medicinal use? No, I do not. Let's take a look at the Fighters Guild. I can intimidate people. I don't need anything from the Mages Guild because, well, I'm not a mage. I forgot to take Deliberation out. Let's look at the Thieves Guild and the Undaunted. I am not there yet with the Undaunted. Now let's do Soul Summons. Being able to resurrect without a soul gem is a beautiful thing. Let's also look at... Oops, I went too far in my scrolling. Okay, heavy armor, medium armor. So I don't need any skills in light armor. Good to know. Good, 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 good. Talk to Holgen. It appears that somebody killed his wife, but he is an essential character because he gives out a quest. So he didn't get killed. Either that or he just respawned faster than his wife did. Yeah, let's hit the J button. Oh, holiday event, Dawn of the Dragon Guard. You guys get to watch me kill a dragon. I almost have a cat party in here. Well, technically I do have a party of 2 cats and 1 human. Oh look, blessed thistle. That stuff's always good to find.
You there. How would you
Now,
like
if
to do
I
something
remember
worthwhile?
this correctly, every week that an event is going on, the people doing that said event get another item of the blooming berries that evolve your Indrik mount into whatever the Indrik of the time is. Hopefully, the nerd new berry comes out before the end of this event on the 7th. That way, I can get that berry. Is it just me, or do I feel like she pooped on the floor behind me?
It was him, I
You know,
swear it.
I'm rather dubious about letting myself roll back at the moment. 1 or 2 dragon kills should do, as far as getting event tickets. Okay, let's ride through the skeever-infested, used-to-be part of town. Unfortunately, this place got hit, like, really, really, really hard by the Nahatan flu. There are some books about the Nahatan flu, but from what I have encountered, they're not that frequently encountered. And, the books actually say in the titles, by the way, this book, due to the fact that a lot of records were, like, destroyed over history. Oh yes, that was the history of Seneschal that says that in the title. There was a lot of history that was destroyed over time, so do not take this book as the end-all and be-all of what is what for the history of Seneschal. Wow, that place got really messed up. I wonder if that is Kunzari's old childhood home. Why does my horse keep getting stuck on the freaking rocks when those guys don't? Probably because the internet is kind of laggy, and thus I am having trouble rendering things that they are not. That and they're riding faster because, well, they've got more morphing to their mounts. Their more mount skills. She is mostly a melee, yes. Because I did that thing, I'm gonna blow smoke up your butt. Ooh, I have an exploit button I can use. Oh, now he's taking off. I better get the hell out of there. Guys, don't cluster up. The boss will burn you down. Do get to a healing circle, though. That looks like a great idea. And that lightning circle is of doom is sort of rolling around. It's wallowing around. Apparently, because the little bar things are going both up and down, a dragon is very, very good at healing itself while it is taking damage. Hey, let me out of the lightning. Good, 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 good. I got skill ups, and I got event tickets, and I got cool crap. That's my level. I now have the achievement, Palatine Dragon Killer. And a tin of wound resin. You know, that's probably a good thing to have. Dragon Guard Elite's Ring. Grips of the Impasto. Oh, cool. This particular adventurer thought of carrying food as a good idea. I applaud this one's thought process. Particularly because honey allows me to make cool foods on my crafter. Hello, Camille. There's a cooking fire, tapestry, some urns, and a bunch of crates. Whoa, what are those? Oh, those are laundry. It appears to me that that house was hit hard by the Nahatan flu, and that bristleback pig is going to hunt me. But that's okay. Hopefully he does not do it off of cliffs. Okay. Now let's see exactly where in Elsewhere I have been. Because you have to go between Southern Elsewhere and Northern Elsewhere in order to successfully do stuff. Well, the dragon down there is dying fast, so I don't think it'll take long for the dragon to spawn around Starhaven. That's the strategy you need to employ, is to always, always, always follow the spawn pattern. Now, the spawn patterns usually alternate where they go, which direction they run, whether it be clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on when they did it yesterday. And that's the wrong direction for what I'm trying to do, and where I am trying to go. So we'll check this first area, past here, see whether or not there are Bandari nomads. There are Bandari nomads. So now we know that the dragon will not go there, most likely. You see people milling about, waiting for a dragon to spawn. Just waiting for a dragon to fall. He will drop down from the sky. Oh, we're just waiting for a dragon to fly. This is the other spawn point. We've got peasants. And I guess we'll just have to wait until he actually spawns before we really know where he's gonna be. There's jackals. There's jackalopes. This is the prowl. He's probably not gonna spawn here. This one's name is Scram Jones, with MC Tyrant. That's a colorful name. I rather like your name. See, I like unique name hunting. I like to see what kind of interesting names people come up with for their characters. Let's see exactly where this guy shows up. The Duke of the Sky. He is not the king of the sky, so I will not call him that. There are much, much stronger dragons than him around. This is more of the prowl. So, it looks like it's going to be a pretty long waiting game before a dragon shows up here. We're gonna look for some dragons up in here, up in here. We might have to wait a long time up in here, up in here. There's some more people waiting on a dragon. There's a very high chance that the dragon will show up here or at the other location, but we'll just have to wait until he actually spawns. Oh, do try not to run over the Bandari. They're cool people. Next milestone, level 25. Let's take a look at the map and see if there are dragons spawning just yet. Doesn't look like it. Starhaven Adaptorium. And if I decide to go sideways, it'll take me to the Centrat's Grit Station for collecting. Not collecting, for crafting. I am hoping for a dragon to spawn rather quickly. Rather quickly. I'm hoping for a dragon to spawn where I'm standing. Where I'm standing. Alright, so let's switch bars to my two-handed weapon. Take a look at my skill bar for this. Stampede, Venomous Claw, Fire Breath, and Hardened Armor. Ooh. Vorik Ebendrake, welcome to the guild. Oh, that's the W key. There we go. That's the E key. I had forgotten to hit the E key instead of the W key. This is the only skill that I need to change. Alright, so let's tab over to the other weapon and hit the K button again. My sword and board skill will go faster. Low slash. Main reduces their damage done. Yeah, that's a good skill to have. Yep. And then I will go and skill up. Oh good, here he is. Hello, Sir Dragon. We are here to offer you a challenge. They always circle around. A long, circuitous route they take. That looks like a fell saber. I know. My World of Warcraft is showing. Whoa, is that a Sigit Guar? Holy fuck, that's a long way from where we were all standing. I wonder if there was someone who was actually standing there. You know, there probably was. Person actually standing there, but they're now waiting for people to show up. Alright, so we've got some people who died jumping off the cliff. I'm gonna get in there and do some damage. Ow. You hurt. Oh, fuck. That didn't work. Well, at least now I can revive myself without using a soul gem every time. So about here at his back quarter path is where you need to stay for melee. Just as a warning, you're very likely to die a lot if you are fighting a dragon and you are melee. Okay, let's get over here. Wait for him to spit crap at the ground. Oh, he's up there. And since I'm not ranged, I can't actually help except for to deal with these ads. The Iron Aquanaut. And definitely by avoiding fire. I mean, honestly. Okay. So that Iron Aquanaut just melted. And that dude just landed. So, let's use the healing combustion. Let's exploit. He's kind of wallowing around, you know? Just wallowing there on the ground. Oh, I need to react faster. Yeah, I know. Oh! He is dead and I got credit. So once I respawn, I will not die again. I decided, as you noticed, to buy a skill from the sword and shield line. Because I already had one that I didn't need in the two-handed weapon line. So, no matter what, I'm gonna have to spend some money to respec myself. I may as well. Ooh! Sijik order pigs in a blanket. Now that's just cool! And a counterfeit pardon edict. I'm not a necromancer, and I don't tend to do crime. So, I don't need those as much as my other characters do. I know there was a waxen, oh good. A Dragon Guard Elite and the Seneschal Defender. Let's look at all. I know there was a waxen bag. A waxen heavy bag. Around here somewhere. I must have opened that first. Oh, my head itches. Alright, let's see how much it cost me. 92 gold. That is a fair price for not having to run everywhere. I always forget this third landing spot for the dragons. You know, I discovered that they actually land at a specific spot really far away from the road at first, but then they start moving up as there's no one there to kill them, or try to anyway. I suppose if I was looking for food and none was there, I would move on too. Alright. Let's go turn in a quest.
These dragons are fast
A job
becoming
offer.
a larger issue.
That place and that time is right next to this place, and this time there's actually a little chest. There's a dragon bounty chest right there. Deliver your bounty, and you get a robust heavy sack for that. The thing is, it usually shows up in Rimmon. For me, anyway. Okay. Vendors. I am finding vendors. Then I will port myself back. Hello.
It is
To
important
Rami.
to travel, yes, but be wary if you choose to visit the Stitches. The last time I visited, all of my tools vanished from my satchel.
That's some wise advice. There's probably a person there who likes to work on stuff. And then they stole your things. Ginkgo lightning, I don't really need that. Sichik order, pigs in a blanket. I still think that's cool. Used to seal up small cuts after a fight. Sounds like it's great if you're a pit fighter or an adventurer. There we go. Did I forget to mention the bank run? This is partially for my inventory space, because I haven't bought a lot of inventory upgrades on this character.
Worried about the quick claw.
And partially because other people can use this than me. Okay. Wow, I forgot to deposit the heavy armor that I found already. The Rubedite Greaves. Apparently the ones who made the set bonus for this, for the set of Darlock Bray's set. Apparently the ones who made up Darlock Bray's set knew what Nightblades were like. The fact that we use both stamina and mana, because that set is like specifically for a stealthy type Nightblade. Okay, time to put myself back in that place I was before and call it a night. You know what? Let's not. Let's start off with a dragon hunt in the morning next time I log in. And that shall be all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the story of Waits in Mountains. Now behold, as I end the stream,